So in my first drawing I'm going to draw a wolf inspired by a wolf from Norse mythology called Fenrir. And this is not the real story, but it goes something like that Fenrir was a wolf that wouldn't stop growing, and he grew too strong for the gods even to handle. So he broke loose and made the gods struggle a bit, or something like that. That's not the real story, it's just me butchering it. So I'm trying to capture the fierce energy of the wolf, and I might have pushed the top teeth a little too far out, but well, that happens. And I'm adding a lot of Celtic lines and stuff, and as you can see I tried to combine big shapes in the Celtic design with some thin lines. The big shapes like the one in the ear and stuff, and I think that way to go about it was pretty successful. And I'm also trying to make the Celtic lines follow the contour of the head, so always keeping in my mind how the head is shaped and stuff, and how the lines would follow along with that. So here I am starting to add some shading to the wolf, and the wolf is lit from above by a pretty strong light source, like sun for example. And yeah, I have been afraid of using too dark shading for a while, but I'm getting used to using it now, and it actually improves the look of the drawing a lot. So that's just a tip to people who are starting off to draw. Don't be afraid to use darker shades. So now the wolf is done, and I had to come up with something to make the story more alive in the drawing. And I'm very happy I came up with this idea to add some spearheads and arrowheads, just to make the, yeah, like it looks like someone is fighting this wolf, but he's just breaking these arrows like nothing can stop him. And here I'm adding a pretty basic background, and I'm making some dark clouds above the wolf to make it pop out of the drawing. Because as I told you earlier, it's lit from above, so since the clouds are dark here, it makes a really nice contrast to the top head of the wolf. And at this point I feel like I don't want to add more details to this drawing. It's enough to look at for the eye. So I decided to go for like some kind of, like, capture some kind of energy from the mouth of the wolf. As you can see, it is pretty faded lines coming out. So here is the result of the Fenrir drawing. It took me 8 to 10 hours I think, and I'm very happy with the result. So now let's head to the next drawing. So since the previous drawing was so fierce and full of energy, I wanted to make a more calm drawing this time. And yeah, actually I usually don't make designs like this. It's usually like full of energy and some kind of fierce animal. So it was really interesting to try to capture something else. So at this point I have pretty much put down everything I want on the drawing in like very loose sketch lines. I have to critique myself and say that I should have used a little more time on the design here, even though I really like how this turned out. I wish I could like go back and just change the design a little here and there before I started the shading, because yeah, the shading takes like 90% of the time, and the ID making takes 10% of the time, so it's definitely worth like putting more time into coming up with a really nice design before you go ahead and spend a lot of time rendering it. So with this drawing I wanted it to have a more realistic look than the first one, and yeah, I'm looking at a lot of references as I make this drawing, and I'm constantly thinking about where does the light hit and where does it not hit, just treating the whole design or the whole drawing as just simple shapes like spheres and stuff, and trying to break it down to easier shapes. And as you can see here in the wing, I'm trying to like push some of the feathers out to make it look more lively. And I did decide to make a stormy sky in the background on this drawing as well, just to break up the calm theme and to give a really nice contrast to the owl. And I was a little afraid it would maybe like destroy the theme of the drawing and stuff, but I think it still looks like very peaceful as I intended it to look. So I am trying to make a living as an artist at the moment, and it will be really cool to sell prints at one time. So I have been practicing my drawing skills a lot more lately than I usually do. So perhaps I will be able to sell prints in not so long from now. At least I hope I have a few prints for sale after this year is over. So here's the result of the owl drawing. It's a lot more detailed than my normal drawings, and I'm very happy with it. I'm glad I made the butterfly as dark as I did, and yeah, just I think it would be a really cool piece to hang on the wall, which was my goal for this drawing. Thank you so much for watching. I had great fun making this video, and yeah, it's really nice for me to be able to switch between wood carving and drawing, because sometimes wood carving can be pretty hard on the hands, so it can be nice to have a break and do something else. And yeah, it will be nice to make some more videos like this in the future on my channel, but I will still stick to wood carving mainly. And I have a really cool idea for my next project, so I'm really looking forward to show you guys that. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you again for watching, and I wish you all a good day, and see you in my next one. Goodbye.